Welcome to Kitchen Secrets with Surbhi. In today's episode, I'll be teaching you how to make this rustic French tart or galette. A galette is a French tart or a pastry that is cooked without a tart pan or a pie dish. The term galette actually means rustic, so you will see rough folded edges that encase the savory filling. This crust is so crisp and flavorful that you can enjoy it as is or with some salad. I'll start this recipe by showing you how we make the crust or the pastry for the tart. For the pastry, I have here 2 cups of all-purpose flour ya maida, half teaspoon salt, and 10 grams of butter ya half a cup of butter. Butter needs to be very cold. देखिए ये कितना cold है and needs to be cut into smaller pieces. I've taken ice cold water here and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Show you how small the butter needs to be. We need to cut the butter into squares like these. And the butter needs to be extremely cold. So it'll work in the winter, but in case it's summer, the butter will be in a very runny state. You need to refrigerate it and keep it refrigerated until it's ready to use. This is how we want the butter. Nice and cold. Take this flour in a bowl and put the butter in there as well. For today's demo, I'll be doing the rubbing in method by hand. For those of you who have this machine, can use this for this step. Just make sure you're using cold hands and try to do this as quickly as possible. Just try to rub the butter into the flour. In the summertime, sometimes you might have to keep this mixture in the fridge in case your butter becomes too soft. Leave it in the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes, then bring it out and start rubbing in again. Around 5 to 7 minutes to get to this consistency, and if you use the machine you can achieve this in like maybe 10-20 seconds. You have to work through it a little just to make sure that the butter is evenly and nicely spread through the flour. Once we are ready with this breadcrumb consistency, we start to knead the dough. For this, I'll start by spoonfuls of water, first pouring in 2 tablespoons in a well. Trying to bring everything together and just keep it very gentle. Essentially, you require between 9 to 10 tablespoons of very cold water, chilled water. The pastry dough is ready. I'm going to now cling wrap it. And it will go in the refrigerator for about 30 to 40 minutes. Just cling firm here. I'm going to stretch the dough just so it cools from all sides evenly. And this process to ensure that the gluten development takes place and your tart is nice, the pastry becomes nice, flaky and stretchy. So this pastry is ready to go in the refrigerator. The next step is to prepare the filling. I have here 400 grams of mushrooms that have been nicely washed and cleaned. Few cloves of garlic, half a cup of full cream, half a teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon of rosemary. ये dried rosemary मैंने लिया है, एक type का herb होता है ये. 1.5 teaspoons chili flakes. आप increase or decrease कर सकते हैं depending on how much chili you want in your recipe. 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. अगर आपके पास पार्सले नहीं है तो आप धनिया भी, फ्रेश धनिया भी चॉप करके यूज कर सकते हैं. एंड आई हैव हियर हाफ टी स्पून ऑफ थाइम. ये भी एक तरीके का हर्ब होता है जो इजीली मार्केट में मिल जाता है. Let me show you how I cut the mushrooms for this recipe. So what I'll do is remove the stem and chop these mushrooms into thick slices. 1, 2 and 3. Ideally, this is the thickness of the mushrooms you're looking for. I'm warming up the pan and added 1 tablespoon of olive oil to this. And I'll be adding all the dried herbs and spices. I'm throwing in the chili flakes, thyme, parsley and rosemary. Just give it a stir. Make sure it's on low heat. I just have not added the salt at this point, and I'm going to throw the mushrooms in. I'll give it a quick mix. I'll smash the garlic and chop it up roughly. You don't want to cook the garlic too much. You just want it nice and chunky and be giving all its flavor. Just stir it one more time, and we are now ready to pour in the cream. And I'm going to set aside 1 tablespoon of cream for later. Just mix it and let it cook until all the water has been evaporated. Mushrooms do tend to leave a bit of water, you will see, and we want that all gone. I can now increase the heat. I've increased the heat and I'm going to let the mushrooms cook. Now I'm going to sprinkle half a teaspoon of salt. The mushrooms are cooking and the water is evaporating, and that's exactly what we want. See, the water is all evaporated and the mushrooms look kind of nice and dry. It's time for me to remove this filling into another bowl. The step is to prepare the base filling that the mushrooms will sit on in the tart. So for this filling, I have here 200 grams of cottage cheese ya paneer. You can also use tofu instead of paneer. Half a cup of full cream, half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper ya kali mirchi powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. I have the grinder here and I'm going to roughly take chunks of paneer and put them in there. To the crumbled paneer mixture, I'll add the black pepper and the salt and 1/4 cup of cream. And just give it a blitz until the mixture is smooth. Since the mixture is a little thick, you might have to use the scraper a few times to bring down the mixture and blitz it until you get this consistency. In other words, जब आप इसको मिक्सर में चलाएंगे तो आप ध्यान रखें कि आप इसको बार बार मिक्स कर रहे हैं ताकि आपका एक अच्छा इवन स्मूथ मिक्सचर आए और आपके चंक्स ऊपर ना रह जाएं.
It's been 30 minutes. I've taken the pastry out and it's nicely chilled.
The other components are also ready. So we have here the paneer and the cottage cheese filling that we made. The mushrooms have completely cooled down. This is 1 tablespoon of cream that I had set aside from the mushrooms. We also need 1 teaspoon of white sesame, safed til, and 1 teaspoon of the black sesame or the kala til. This is completely optional. And half a cup of grated cheese. आप कोई भी cheese ले सकते हैं. You can take mozzarella, you can take a mix of mozzarella and cheddar, and you can just take cheddar as well. It's nice and chilled, and I'm just going to bring the dough together. In this recipe, you'll get 2 medium tarts, but for today's recipe, I'm going to show you 1 large tart, and I'm going to reserve the other bit and keep it in the fridge for later use. So I'm taking 3/4 of the mix from here. Cutting this and keeping it aside, putting it back in the cling film, and it can go back in the refrigerator and stay there for a few days. Nice and stretchy, and I'm going to start to roll it. Before you roll it, just make sure you sprinkle a bit of flour on the surface. And try to keep it as circular as possible. You can always change the shape of your tart to square or oval. I'm going to make a round one. You can keep sprinkling some flour as you go along, just so that it doesn't stick to the rolling pin or to the surface you're rolling it on.
I have rolled the base to a 12-inch.
Next step is to put your tart base on the baking tray. So what I'm going to do is just take my rolling pin and start to roll. Like this. Place it here, unroll it like this. Start by spooning this mixture, the cottage cheese mixture, paneer mixture, onto the tart base, and just spread this mix evenly, leaving 1 inch boundary on the sides. This is how it should look. Next step is to spoon the mushrooms. And spread them as evenly as possible on the base layer. You can take any variety of mushrooms for this tart, and this is how it should look with the mushroom spread. Once these 2 layers are set, we can now start to sprinkle the cheese. and it's time to start folding. So what you will do at this point is just take a bit of the portion and give it a pinch, a tight pinch from inside and outside. Pull it further, another pinch, like you were encasing the whole thing. And this is how it'll look. I've patted this down from the side so that because I don't want the filling inside to ooze out when they're in the oven.
I'm going to brush the sides. This is with the cream that I had set aside initially.
Even use an egg wash, but since this tart is vegetarian, I'm using cream instead, which also gives a nice glaze. Now I'm going to mix the 2 sesame seeds together and just sprinkle them on the sides where I brushed the cream so it sticks. I've used Silpat mat as the base, but you can also use parchment or pizza base if you're making it that size for the tart to rest.
It's ready to go in the oven. The oven has been preheated for 10 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius.
Got the tart out of the oven and this is how it looks. It's been in there for about 22 minutes, but it could take between 20 to 25 minutes in whatever oven you're using. Let the tart cool down for like 5 to 10 minutes and then you can transfer it to a serving dish. So mine has cooled down and I'm going to transfer it to a platter here. Look how beautiful the color is, and this is exactly the color you're looking for. So completely nice and crisp, and they have a wonderful earthy and rustic feel to them. You can serve this galette as is, but I'll be sharing a few options that I do when I serve it to my family or friends. I'm going to drizzle some homemade chili oil to give it that extra intensity and flavor. I'm going to sprinkle it with some all bagel seasoning that I made at home that includes white and black sesame seeds, yani til, or toasted garlic granules and onion flakes and some sea salt. And finally, ये मैंने salad बनाया है, that is arugula या rocket, और इसमें roasted beets है that I've just mixed together using a bit of lemon juice, olive oil, salt and black pepper. और मैं इसको इसके ऊपर सर्व करूँगी. Look how gorgeous this looks. Want to plate it individually, then I suggest we cut a slice. Show you how it looks from inside. Such nice and crunch pastry. How beautiful it looks from inside. You can serve this slice with some salad on the side. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. Do give this tart a try. It can be a favorite at your dinner parties or evening get-togethers. My kids love it too, so you can even serve it as a snack. Do let me know how you get on. Please do share your comments and thoughts with us. आप ज़रूर अपने comments और thoughts हमारे साथ share करें. Thank you for watching. Until I see you again next time. Take care.